Welcome back, fearless explorers, to Recap World. Have you ever dreamt of a world where ancient giants roam the earth? Where science pushes the boundaries of imagination and then shatters them with terrifying consequences? Tonight, we're not just recapping movies. We are opening the gates as we dive headfirst into the legendary Jurassic Park Trilogy. Our adventure begins with a visionary billionaire, John Hammond, who had an audacious dream: to create a real-life dinosaur theme park on a remote island called Isla Nublar, off the coast of Costa Rica. He wanted to show the world something that wasn't an illusion, something truly spectacular. To get the park certified and calm his investors, Hammond invites a diverse group of experts: the pragmatic paleontologist, Dr. Alan Grant, the astute paleobotanist, Dr. Ellie Sattler, and the eccentric mathematician, Dr. Ian Malcolm. Also along for the ride are Hammond's curious grandchildren, Tim and Lex. The initial moments are pure wonder, especially that breathtaking first encounter with a live Brachiosaurus set to John Williams' majestic score. But as Dr. Malcolm famously warned, life finds a way, and boy does it ever. The park's carefully constructed illusion of control shatters when a disgruntled computer programmer, Dennis Nedry, sabotages the security and power systems to steal dinosaur embryos. This act of corporate greed unleashes chaos. The mighty Tyrannosaurus Rex escapes its paddock, attacking the stranded tour vehicles, injuring Malcolm and devouring the greedy lawyer Gennaro. Grant, now reluctantly a protector, finds himself shielding Tim and Lex as they try to survive the night. Meanwhile, Nedry meets his sticky end at the hands, or rather venom, of a Dilophosaurus while trying to make his escape. Dr. Sattler bravely works to restore power with park warden Robert Muldoon, only to discover the cunning velociraptors are now loose and hunting. The terrifying raptors in the kitchen sequence sees Tim and Lex hunted by these intelligent predators, leading to the iconic clever girl moment as Muldoon becomes Raptor Chow. Just when all hope seems lost, the T-Rex makes a dramatic return in the visitor center, inadvertently saving the survivors from the relentless raptors. With Lex courageously restoring the park's systems, Hammond calls for help, and the remaining group escapes the island by helicopter, leaving the shattered dream and harrowing nightmare behind. 4 years after the Isla Nublar disaster, we learn about a second island, Isla Sorna, also known as Site B. This was InGen's hidden dinosaur breeding ground, abandoned during a hurricane, where the dinosaurs have since thrived in the wild, uncontained. A terrifying incident involving a young girl attacked by Compsognathus on Isla Sorna gives John Hammond's ambitious and ruthless nephew Peter Ludlow the leverage to seize control of InGen. Facing bankruptcy and seeing an opportunity, plans to capture these dinosaurs and bring them to a new, profit-driven Jurassic Park in San Diego. A now discredited John Hammond dispatches a reluctant Dr. Ian Malcolm to Isla Sorna primarily to retrieve his girlfriend, paleontologist Dr. Sarah Harding, who is already there documenting the creatures. Malcolm is joined by tech expert Eddie Carr and environmentalist Nick Van Owen, only to discover his brave daughter Kelly has stowed away to join him. Ludlow's well-equipped mercenary team, led by the seasoned hunter Roland Tembo and his second-in-command Dieter Stark, arrives to capture dinosaurs for display. But Nick and Sarah, driven by a desire to protect the creatures and horrified by Ludlow's methods, secretly release the captured dinosaurs, causing absolute chaos in Ludlow's camp. This leads to a harrowing sequence where the T-Rex parents, tracking their infant, which Nick had rescued from Tembo's camp, attack Malcolm's research trailer, pushing it over a cliff and tragically killing Eddie Carr in a desperate attempt to save his friends. The survivors, now a desperate mix of Malcolm's team and Ludlow's decimated remnants, are forced to cooperate in a perilous trek across the island. They face a terrifying ambush by highly intelligent velociraptors in a field of tall grass, resulting in many gruesome deaths. The film culminates in a destructive rampage through San Diego when the captured male T-Rex is accidentally unleashed from the cargo ship. Ian and Sarah manage to lure the T-Rex back to the docks using its infant as bait, and Ludlow meets his gruesome demise trying to recapture the baby T-Rex. In the aftermath, Isla Sorna is declared a nature reserve and the dinosaurs are finally returned to their wild home, safe from human exploitation. Jurassic Park III takes us back to Isla Sorna, but this time the focus is squarely on a desperate rescue mission. Dr. Alan Grant, still struggling to fund his velociraptor research and haunted by his previous experience, is reluctantly tricked into returning to the island by wealthy, divorced couple Paul and Amanda Kirby. They deceive him into believing they're offering a funded aerial tour, but their true desperate motive is to find their son Eric and Amanda's boyfriend Ben, who have been missing on the island for 8 weeks after a parasailing accident. Their plane crashes after an encounter with the massive Spinosaurus, which is quickly established as the island's new, dominant apex predator by famously defeating a T-Rex in a brutal and unexpected fight. The group faces relentless threats, including the highly intelligent velociraptors, whose pursuit intensifies after Grant's ambitious assistant, Billy Brennan, secretly steals their eggs, hoping to sell them for research funding. One of the most memorable and terrifying sequences sees the group trapped in a giant aviary, attacked by aggressive pteranodons, where Billy seemingly sacrifices himself to save Eric from the flying predators. Grant eventually reunites with Eric, who has learned to survive alone on the island, showcasing remarkable ingenuity. In a tense climax, Grant cleverly uses a replicated raptor larynx to confuse the pursuing velociraptors, allowing the group to escape their relentless hunt. Ultimately, Dr. Ellie Sattler, whom Grant managed to contact, orchestrates a dramatic rescue by the U.S. Marines and Navy, finally bringing the survivors off the perilous island. And in a surprising twist, Billy is also found alive, having survived the Paradon attack. And that's the original Jurassic Park Trilogy. 3 films that redefined blockbuster cinema, brought dinosaurs to life like never before, and kept us on the edge of our seats. From the wonder of a dream park gone wrong to the wild frontier of Isla Sorna and a desperate rescue mission, these movies are pure, thrilling adventures. What's your favorite moment from the original trilogy? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more movie recaps with Recap World, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Thanks for watching.